Okay, people, welcome back, and it's me, your host and friendly neighborhood video game and toy enthusiast, He-Bot. Guys, welcome back. And as you see in front of me, we got another Fortnite unboxing and review for you tonight. These are, obviously, as you know, from the Mcfarlane 7-inch scale line of the Fortnite action figures and for the Fortnite toy series. So this here is none other than Red Strike. And Red Strike, for what I understand, is supposed to be some type of, I guess, Amazon exclusive, right? For what I understand. He looks really cool. It's kind of hard to look inside the box because it's dark and he's got black and gold. Looks to have some really cool, interesting design and color. He looks pretty unique. And as always, Fortnite the top, 22 points march of Articulation, Epic Games in the corner. Red Stripes, the Red Strike in the side. Fortnite promotional shot of his in-game polygon rendering. Red Strike there. Epic in the corner. On the top, Fortnite Red Strike. Again, on the top, Fortnite. Another depiction of his video game polygon render, but obviously in a complete form with Red Strike at the bottom. Turn to the back, promotional shots of the figures, which are very essential and fun. Fortnite, Epic, 22 points of Articulation, Mcfarlane toys of Articulation, and here we have two of the figures in this wave. The next one being what they call, I believe, Peely. And then obviously we have some other stuff here that's come out, like Havoc and Inferno. You see what I'm saying? And AIM, you know what I mean? Most of the newer guys that have been out. And Mcfarlane has really been pumping these out pretty frequently and pretty, periodic, like, you know, in succession. Like, he's really been bringing them out really without any failure of delays and stuff like that. So kudos on him for actually keeping the line going pretty fast and rapidly, and also, you know, keeping it fun for Fortnite collectors that want to get their hands on new Fortnite stuff. But again, I got this in Amazon. I believe it's Amazon exclusive. So let's take him out of the box and dig in on the figure and see what he has to offer. So let's get right to it. Voila! Ba-pow! Here he goes. And here we have Red Strike out of packaging. And what he comes with. First and foremost, let's start with, wow, his accessories. He comes with a very nice machine gun with the very nice paint job and motif, almost looking like Havoc, like it should have came with the Havoc character, aka Firefly. Bow. There you go. And I keep saying it over and over again. Every time I pick up these Fortnite figures, I keep wondering, why don't Hasbro do G.I. Joe in this scale? It would be a knock in the park, a home run. I'm telling you, they would sell like hotcakes. Here we go with his ice pick and building apparatus that matches his motif. Looks like, you know, a leaf or something of some sort coming out, almost like a rooster with gold and silvers and more gold and more blacks, as you see here. On the handle, bam! You see it? Really nice. Even red and gold on the handle, on the end of the tip of the handle. You know, McFarlane's really not really sparing any expense in how he's painting these. you know, in the paint job and stuff. Like you can tell he's just going all in, trying to do good quality. Got a little paint smudge here. Now that I just spoke, that overlaps, but that's molded in. Would have been nice if you could pull these out and they were separate, but oh well. And then the Ninja Star with the red and gold, following the theme of him. And this is his backpack. And then obviously the already traditional Fortnite base and stand, ladies and gentlemen. Look at the nice shine and gloss with the pegs to stand your figures. Wow, that should have been gold, that Fortnite. Now, let's get into Red Strike. And Red Strike for me is probably one of the coolest figures in this line so far that I've encountered, along with the wolf, which I forget his name, that I just reviewed not too long ago. I just think he looks so cool, man. He looks like a, wow, like a samurai in modern day mixed with like robotic parts. And this neck looks like there's some type of, like his neck, he's like a robot or like a cyborg inside or something like that. Like that's what it looks like anyway. Very nicely detailed with orange and silvers. His eyes over there painted very, very well. Very nicely done, as you can see. Wow. The gold and the red and the orange is there. His ponytail's all the way up. And these things are really hard. Ow, ow, ow. I hope they don't break with time. With the red ponytail. The hoodie. You see this? The way the jacket lines are painted. It looks really nice and clean, actually. Even in the front. Really nicely done. Really, really nicely done. Look at that. And the seams of the jacket. The gauntlet on his, obviously, forearms. The gloves to make it seem, see, almost looks like, you know, brass knuckles. The belt, very futuristic looking, nice and red and silver. Both sides. Then his pants, look at the gold on that. Really, really nice. Really nice gold. Really, really beautiful. That's the gold that Goldar should have been, in my opinion. You know, and then you have his knee brace, right? Or his knee, well, it's a knee brace. It goes from the knee all the way down to the leg shin to cover and protect. And it looks almost like a boot. And it is really nice design of shoes, of the end of the boots. Silvers and blacks. Really cool. His design is really, really cool. I think he's one of the coolest designs so far. He just looks really cool. He looks different. He looks like a ninja slash... He looks like a character that you would see on G.I. Joe. I hate to keep referencing that, but that's what he looks like. And I don't like Fortnite, the video game, for the life of me. I don't. No disrespect to the fans, obviously. But the designs of the skins that you get to put on the characters, they're really, really, really well thought out. Really nice. Like, they're really creative. They're really nice. They're really, really nice. They are really, really nice. Look at that. This figure, and it feels nice and sturdy. So let's get to articulation. I see that his neck, since his design is longer, he put his neck on like a separate peg. So if you notice, the whole neck moves. Well, let me pop his head off real quick. If you see, his neck also moves, so you can see it better. You see? On a separate peg, as you see there. You see? And then you have this ball peg. You just put it in so, like so. Push it in. Make sure. Not too rough. And then it's obviously with his head, he can go look down that much. He can look up about that much. He doesn't really have, for some reason, it seems like he has tilt to one side, like this, and not tilt to the other side. 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. So if you see, like, he doesn't want to tilt that way. I think it's because of the fact that it's a separate piece. It's kind of harder, so what happens is the head tends to want to fall off. But there it is. There's the tilt. Then you also have, obviously, he can look, you know, side to side. Side to side. I kind of feel like he's just slipping off, like if it's stripped from the head, even though it's not, but that's what it feels like. I think the peg, I think the hole for the ball plate that goes into the head needs to be a little deeper. I'm gonna see if I can make it a little deeper. Then this jack is weird because its top part is a hard piece, right? It's hard. It's not really pliable. When you get here, it's very, very, very soft. So it doesn't hinder his articulation. So his hand goes up that much, all the way around rotation. The swivel, obviously, and the thigh and the bicep. He has the double jointed elbow. As you can see, he's being covered a little bit by the gauntlet on his forearm. And then, obviously, he's got the ball joint where it goes up and down, all the way around, or you can even move it and do it to go in and out. Then here, he has a waist swivel. He has a really, really good crunch. You see, the jack is soft and pliable, so it doesn't hinder. And then it goes up this way. He hyperextends back that much. Then, as you can see, you can put him in to the sideways, like this, like so. And he goes sideways like this, like so. And then he looks like he has a ball joint on the top that he could also do and move around. The range of movement is really good. But this jacket piece being soft really gives it that freedom to move. So really cool on Mcfarlane that they did that. Then in the pants, it looks like they lowered this a little lower for the cut. And you can see that it's almost open like a gap. But it has the better movement, I guess. But it goes up all the way up like that, which is really good. And then back, it goes back like that. So it's not bad at all. Then you have the double hinge knee. And in the bottom, you have the up, down, left, right. You have the rockers. And then you have toe joint up and down. They feel just perfect, the toe joints. They don't feel too soft and they don't feel too loose. Just perfect. So yeah, as far as his design and all that stuff, this figure is really, really nice. I like this character, I like the design. Let's put him on. As a matter of fact, let's put on his accessories. Start off, boom, with his backpack, which I believe goes this way. So we'll put it on like so. And that's what his backpack looks like that. Put it on, boom. Very nice. Very, very nice. And then we'll, let's see, let's grab his machine gun. The trigger fingers on these figures are always on their right hand for some reason. Sometimes they come on the left, sometimes. So we got that way there, where you can hold that up like so. Bam. It looks like that. Really dope. And then bing, bing, bing. His pitchfork or ice pick and fort building apparatus, obviously. And this hand is very hard right now, which is scary because you do not want to break it. Let me see if I can get it in real quick. I'm trying to put it in, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see there. Let me see if I can get it in. Hold on. Oof. I wanna kind of loosen it. Let's see, loosen. You hear that stretching? Scary, but when you have the experience for many years, you kind of learn how to deal with it. So there he goes. That's what he looks like with his pitchfork in his hand. And then, boom, we'll put him in the stand just for, you know, shits and giggles. Boom. Boom. Very nice fit. So, here you have it. It should stand fine. Look at that. Look at that. That is dope. That is dope. He looks dope. He looks dope. Ladies and gentlemen, here you have it. And then a quick little spin on him. And then spin him around. What he looks like on the stand. Side profile. Real quick. What he looks like from the back. And that gold shine is really well done. So, as far as the Fortnite line goes with Mcfarlane, he's just showing and proving that he's getting better and better with making them sturdier and more quality, and he's sparing no expense. And I think it's a good sign for the transition that he's going to do for next year with the DC figures, and I think a lot of you are going to be happy. So if you don't have Red Strike, I would highly recommend for you to go out and get them. And just for scale, I'll put him here. I'll put here next to him my boy from July Fallen Order and a deflector transformer or a diffractor, just so you can have a sense of scale and how they look. So guys, that is, there you have it, the Red Strike Mcfarlane Toys Fortnite 7-inch scale action figure from, I believe, wave 15. I don't know what wave it is already. It's been so many, been coming out, ongoing with consistency and, non-stop, which is good for collectors, bad for the pocket, obviously, but always keeps it exciting because you see something new all the time. But I think he's doing well by the line, and I hope this same level of attention and care that he's taking with this line that he's doing so far, he does it and interprets it into the DC line as well. Because if he does, we're in for a really nice treat, especially if we see a figure of this caliber for this price from Mcfarlane, like of Deathstroke, for example. It's going to be fantastic. It's fun times and a lot to look forward to, guys. So good and happy toy hunting. Good luck out there. Check him out. He should be still up for order on Amazon. Go out and get him. I don't think you'll be disappointed. For the price you're paying, you're getting a lot of bang for your buck and a really good and decent action figure. Alright, guys. Until the next one, this is Toys in My Closet. New episode. Ibare. See you soon, guys. Bye-bye. Love you.